We only needed to evaluate how well the stadium is ready to receive and accommodate persons with disabilities.
Okay. Based on your observation, what have you observed at the end of the day? Are the persons with disabilities catered for?
Oh yes. We have reviewed several key spots, including signage. We have reviewed the toilets, are they accessible? We have reviewed the doors, are they wide enough? Can a wheelchair pass through that door? We have reviewed the corridors, are they wide enough for a person with crutches to go around freely? We have also reviewed the parking area. We have reviewed the seating arrangement for persons with disabilities. We have reviewed the general accessibility within this facility. And all I can say, persons with disabilities have been offered good and reasonable accommodation. A PWD can easily move within this facility with independence and dignity.
Okay. There are different types of disability. For instance, some people are allergic to noise, extreme noise. How has that been catered for?
Oh yes, we found something extraordinary at Hoima City Stadium. Such people have been catered for. There is a soundproof room. Those people can go to that room, and there is a glass where they can still view the match or whatever is going on.
Okay.
And with the other PWDs who are seated in wheelchairs, there is enough room, enough space for their helpers or guides. They can also sit and watch without any obstruction.
In terms of entrances, do you see, do they have special gates for the PWDs to avoid congestion?
Yes, accessibility at the Hoima City Stadium is 100% provided for. Right from the entrance, there is accessibility for a person with disability. There are elevators, especially for PWDs. Those are there are 3 in number, and that is totally accessible.
You're saying 100%, but there are issues that some persons with disabilities have said they don't have, like the ramps. What explanation have they given you today?
After this tour, we are going to compile a detailed report which we shall give to the authorities for their action. In that report, we are putting our practical recommendations. One of those practical recommendations is ramps. There are no ramps right now, but even though there are no ramps, the system is designed in a way that even without ramps, a PWD can still access everything without any hassle. There are elevators, and the management here tells us that the elevators are attended to 24/7. That's why the contractors did not even think much about the ramps, because the elevators specifically designed for the PWDs are here. Remember, this facility is on an international standard. So it has the international standards for accessibility of PWDs. However, in our detailed report, we are going to point it out that much as we have the elevators, we still need the ramps, okay? And as we spoke to the manager here, he's open to receiving recommendations from us.
Why do you still get bothered about ramps, yet they have told you that there are provisions, they are enough?
You see, we are in Africa and Uganda, where some of our people may not be able to properly use the elevators. Some cannot read well, and some are they're just scared. They have a phobia for these elevators. Those are the people we want to use ramps.
The rest is perfect. Can we say that?
Yes, ramps is the only recommendation I have, because the rest is totally cared for.
Why has it been so much of a concern ahead of AFCON to ensure that you assess our accessibility?
Yeah. So we just had to make sure that accessibility is okay, because we need this stadium to be totally inclusive and leave no one behind.
Maybe did you get some kind of pressure or inquiry from the PWDs in the village? They're asking about the inclusion?
Oh yes, they're asking about the inclusion, because we've had many facilities where they are not catered for.
Okay.
There are so many facilities in Uganda where you go with a wheelchair and you cannot access the facility. So many people think that this stadium is also, inaccessible. But I'm here to inform everyone that Hoima City Stadium is accessible and inclusive of persons living with disabilities.
Which message can you send to other developers outside there in Hoima City or the Uganda at large, basing on what you have seen here?
People should know that accessibility and inclusion is a right, okay? It's a human right obligation. It's not a favor, it's not charity, it's not a privilege. It is a right which must be recognized. So, as we prepare to host AFCON, I urge all the builders to come up with the inclusive infrastructure that is accessible and inclusive of everyone and leaving no one behind.
Kazi-Njema, online, live from Hoima City.